All right, and we are live. Hi, everyone. Thank you very much for joining today. I'm Moses, head of the affiliate management team at Papa, and I'll be your host. And today we're going to talk about the shift that's been causing a lot of noise across the industry. Is affiliate management turning into media buying? And to help us unpack this shift and see where this industry is actually going to be going, we've got a great panel with us today. Please, everyone, welcome our speakers. We have Nugzar Ramishvili, CEO of Wayzen.
Hi, everybody. Hi, everybody. Nice to meet you guys. Hope we will have a successful panel, interesting, which is most important for our listeners. So, yeah, let's go ahead.
Awesome. We've got Oleksandr Kulyk here, Vice President of Makeberry Partnerships.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for inviting. I think we can have a really interesting conversation because the theme is really good.
Yes, definitely. Denitsa Hajivanova, Head of Affiliates at Blockbuster Partners.
Hi, everyone. I'm very happy to join my fellow speakers and everybody who joined to listen to us and to share their opinion on the meta.
Perfect. Great. We have George Meladze, the Affiliate Manager at Papa here.
Hello, everyone. I'm George Meladze. As you may know, Papa offers affiliate management services to various types of operators, and I'm proud to be a part of the team as an affiliate manager. So yeah, I hope that today's topic will be highly relevant to current iGaming industry trends and challenges, and I hope it will be interesting for everyone here.
Perfect. We also have Darina Nicolina, Deputy Head of Affiliates at Rocks Partners.
Hi everyone, thank you for inviting. We're Rocks Partners. We have several brands. We're advertisers. I wish everyone to have interesting, productive conversation today.
Amazing, perfect. So before we start, we want you guys to know that we also want to hear from you. So you can go to the comments with your thoughts, your questions, and after our discussions, we can just directly dive into the Q&A section of the webinar. So kick things off and start with our panel discussions. I would like to start with the first question, which is constantly on my mind, which is why? Why is working with affiliates turning into a pay-to-play model? Is it just because affiliates lack confidence in their traffic, or are affiliates just getting tired of chasing after operators after their unpaid commissions? So I would love to hear your thoughts about this. Guys, what do you guys think?
I can go first if you want.
Yep.
So I think that the main reason is Google updates and AI. So AI makes, like with AI, you can make tons of websites much more faster and easily. And at the same time, Google updates are just wiping off the old websites and some on the Google, there's for now only several companies that are getting the top amount of the traffic. Like they're getting the tops, and they're just standing in there. Just a few companies. So and at the same time, affiliates have less traffic, but you can make websites more easily and faster. But to grow them, you need more cash. So you're selling your traffic more. With the higher prices, more expensive, and because of starting a new brand in casino, it's also became way more easier. So almost everyone can start a new brand with just a little bit of experience and not with a big amount of money. Mm-hmm. So we have lots of brands who want to buy traffic, and we have affiliates who needs to invest in their websites just to get at least something. and only few companies who is working like all day long with the tops. And not every company can work with these tops, so they can work only with the middle and like low tier of affiliates, and the company is willing to pay them a lot just to get at least like several users per month. And we this place when like companies, operators are willing to pay for this traffic, because in other cases they just not getting anything. So I think that
So
is the main reason.
So what you're kind of saying, Oleksandr, is that there's like a huge demand and there's a huge need at the same time, and the AI is just making it easy for everyone just to open up another website that just looks the same and just try to get into it by requesting fixed fees on top.
Yeah, and you are I feel like asking for flat fees and fixed fees just to invest in their websites, because they understand that nowadays you need to invest in the website much more money than it was like a 10 or 15 years before. When you could make a website, like I used to say, just with a couple of beers and a pack of chips. Right now you need like pretty much solid amount of money for the backlinks, for the content, because you can use AI, but Google is kind of could kill your website very easily if he will understand that it's like total AI. I'm not telling that whole AI websites are not ranking in the Google and not earning anything, but if you want to get to the top and if you want to live longer with your website, you need to spend much more money, especially for the backlinks. So yeah, because of that.
Yeah, gone are those days where people were actually putting in the time to get all the backlinks, like slowly to grow up their websites with the traffic and everything. They're just trying to find another shortcut, I guess, to making money at the same time.
Yeah, and there is also the thing that it's like a gambling at the same time, because you invest in your website, you're growing it, and in 1 year after you starting to get like a solid amount of traffic, Google update could just wipe you off from the market, and you have to start from the very beginning, and that is kind of sad.
Got it. Yeah, I kind of share your thoughts on that as well. Guys, do you have any other thoughts about this? Yes, Denisa.
I do, and I agree with Oleksandr that there's a high demand in traffic, and the simple answer to why affiliates want flat fee and is because they can. But I think the more important question is how long can they sustain that? Because in reality, there's no such thing as an expensive deal. I mean, when you pay for something, as from an operator's point of view, you need to have the traffic that justifies it. And even if I pay an affiliate once this flat fee, whatever it is, if this flat fee at the end of the day is not justified, I would not continue. I would simply not continue because it will break my budget. I mean, the only case in which an operator continues to pay flat fees that are not justified is if they don't care for the budget. So in reality, the affiliates need to work on asking for flat fees that are really relevant and corresponding to the traffic that they're sending. And this is why a flat fee is a red flag. And this is why a flat fee is like a word that you're like, oh no, a flat fee again. I mean, every affiliate manager, every head of affiliates would like to pay if the traffic is worth it. So I understand Oleksandr's point of view, and I know what Google is doing. But in reality, when we invest, when we spend money from operators' point of view, we need to have the justification for it. And in this situation, in high demand of traffic, that's true. Operators are now so many. Every day brands get out, and it's not like 3 brands fighting for 500 players. It's 500 brands fighting for 3 players. So in this situation, affiliates can really take advantage of that. But the real question is for how long? And when an affiliate comes to me and is ready to work on a solution, is displaying willingness for guarantees, when a performance deal can be placed first and then maybe negotiate and discuss flat fee. This is a green flag for me that an affiliate wants this to continue, not to just have my flat fee and be gone.
Of course, that's the whole point of performance marketing, isn't it?
Well, yes, there are a few actually affiliates, and we all know them, that is reasonable to ask for flat fee because they would not only bring you traffic, but they would also bring you brand recognition. But this does not apply to all. You cannot be a new affiliate and just right off the start ask for a flat fee. I don't know you. I don't know what you're doing, and the stats that you're showing are not justifying what you ask for. And the word spreads fast. So in general, in my opinion, a flat fee should be reasonable or should be a second stage of negotiation.
Yeah, I totally get you. And then it's we all wouldn't mind paying no matter how much the flat fee is, as long as you're getting an ROI out of
Yes,
it.
yes,
Positive.
absolutely, absolutely. And actually, we're happy to do it.
Yeah.
When we find a source that's working, and that's why it's called partnership. And that's why a green flag for an affiliate managers when the affiliate wants a performance-based deal, because you know that they would deliver performance.
Yes, I couldn't have said it any better. I 100% agree with you on that, Denisa.
And if I may, I can also tell that about the green flag and red flags, it's only about the perspective, because if the affiliate comes to operator and he asks for the flat fee, it's a red flag. But if operator comes to affiliate and affiliate asks for a flat fee, it's more like a secure payment for the affiliate that with this new brand, he will earn at least something. Because you might have like a bad conversion rate or like in general bad, not bad, but worse brand that it was before in the top tier, like in the top list. So if you as operator comes to affiliate and ask him to put you in top one, he can ask you about the flat fee because he's just like he just want to be secured that he earns at least something. But yeah, if the affiliate comes to you and showing you like brand new website and telling you I want a 5K for 1 month, yes, it's a red flag for sure.
Yeah. That's why I said that there are affiliates that the flat fees fit with them are justified. It depends on the flat fee. A 6-figure flat fee for me would never be justified, but still, there is a discussion. And this is a big industry and still a small industry of ours. We know each other. We spread the word easily. So you know where the flat fee is justified and you know where it's not. Or at least if you don't know, if you pay once, fool me once. Shame on me, but I won't pay you twice. So yeah, it depends on how long you want the partnership to last.
Yeah, 100%. Like if any affiliate comes to you and pays you and you pay them a flat fee and you don't receive any results, not even clicks or anything, and you are 100% going, if someone comes and asks you for feedback, you're going to tell them, oh, it's not worth it.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Also,
Do you guys?
if I may mention, it also depends on the traffic source because, like listing fees and flat fees, we've been paying since forever for SEO traffic because, and we don't doubt mostly the reasonable of these payments because the traffic quality reputation is high. And we don't usually do panels about it. Like, why would this top partner with SEO ask for listing fee? Like, it's okay. However, now we see that significantly increased the amount of prepayments requested from partners with PPC and social traffic. This is me as an operator, I noticed a lot, and I believe that at this point now, because these sources are unstable and advertisers often lose their money, this is the problem why we doubt if we have to pay or like if it's going to be reasonable action from our end. If the performance of these traffic sources would be the same as SEO, like we wouldn't negotiate it because as Denisa mentioned that there are like top affiliates of the market. Sometimes we see that their sites they don't have volume as before, but we keep paying just to support their business because we already built these strong partner relations, and we understand now, okay, they are down, but we can do some payments. So once, like next month or after some amount of time, they will be back in force. They will not forget us and they will prioritize us. But regarding PPC and social, this is something what I mentioned, noticed something new that comes up. Like really, I started getting lots of such kind of requests. But again, I wouldn't. I would like to avoid generalization because there are trustworthy partners who deliver good traffic from social traffic as well, and we as an advertiser, we do prepayments. Like there is no problem for us to pay if we get decent traffic from this. But actually, I want to say that we found in Rox Partners solution um, how to control this situation with the prepayments and listing fees and everything. And I could have mentioned it a little bit later because I believe that we already have solution for it. Maybe it will. I will just keep it for the mid end of our conversation.
Okay, yeah, definitely. Do keep a pin in that because that's something everyone, I think, is interested in hearing to understand what's the solution that you guys filed. But definitely, like with social traffic and some with PPC, they are currently asking for prepayments on depending on the type of amount of task app that you want. They're asking for prepayments on that. I don't know if you guys have run into that, but I started running into that lately, where they are asking the budget to be prepaid, even when though it's a social traffic or it's just another CPA deal or anything. Me personally, I find that as a very big red flag.
We do work with the prepayments with social traffic. Again, like we used to work with Makeberry because we have representative Oleksandr here, because we trust these partners. Like we are sure 100% that we're not gonna get scammed, fraud, or whatever. And even if it's social traffic, we will have proper quality we're expected. And there are like, I don't know, up to 5 partners in the market that we can definitely put these eggs in their baskets, and 9 out of 10 we're gonna get payback for these campaigns. Yeah, but like what I'm talking is that a lot of partners, sometimes even just networks, they're coming for prepayments and feedbacks you're asking, like you're not getting even like 1 or 2 proper feedbacks or recommendations, like and I think like why these people think we have to prepare. Give me some reasons why we should do this. Of course it's very um, everyone not trustworthy, let's say. Partners feel free to abuse casinos budget because they think we are no limits, it's not under our control, and we can just waste money here there for random tests and whatever. Yes, there are maybe some mounts in this industry who don't control their funds, but we are in Rox Partners, we have budgets, but it has to be spent properly. And we don't do unreasonable actions. However, we are ready to do some tests, even if it's risky, but also like it's just some percentage of the budget, not like we're just spreading money all over.
Like actually, to continue on with trust and having risk with affiliates, I can just directly go into my second topic actually, because in my experience, this shift into like fixed fees, it has really damaged trust with new partners and hurt a lot of traffic. I'm sure everyone has gone through this and everyone has felt how it impacted our traffic. Like, are you seeing this impact a lot of affiliate managers, and where do you think the industry is going to go from here?
Like Moses, I will answer like from my perspective, like on the first like a question as well. So whatever we say and discuss today, the fact is that the direction and trajectory is going on that way. That most of the affiliates are already like requesting the upfront payments. Yes or no? The answer is yes. About the question why they do it and how, like,
why today we are on that like a shape. That now it's a trendy that like you should pay in front. I don't know, starting from 10K, it's like a minimum, like a fixed fee, and it can go to like a couple of thousands, like euros. The reasons I believe that there are different, like starting from what like panelists and our colleagues already mentioned. I agree in that part, but there are also other things, because you know that nowadays the affiliate website, they already are not like some single websites built by one person or whatever. I believe that this time has already gone, and now they are under like a bigger corporations, and they are managing, and they are like deciding the climate and weather like on the market generally. Yes or no? I believe that the answer is yes on this question as well. So it means that they have power on that as well, and like the operators who has like the bigger experience and like who are like with a big portfolios and so on, they are paying much, and comparing to a like a mid and like a lower level companies, they do not care payments. This is another thing, and that's why the prices are going up. This is also, so from some companies it's opportunity, for some it's like damage, financial damage, and they cannot compete, and that's why they are trying some different ways. This is one point. Another thing I think is that as you see, like in the last few years and months, there are other channels for acquisition where like the operators started to investing, starting from, I don't know, checking some streamers and so on and so on, ending to the KOLs. I think that the affiliates also some kind of their share in like the main demand has a bit decreased. I believe that these Google updates are also like has very big impact, and they see that now it's time to like push till the end and do the maximum. And what like who started it? Like the small guys couldn't start it, right? The big ones, the corporations started it, and they got the followers, and now like it's trending. So I believe that there are several reasons behind it. So
exactly, like when I think about it, like why as just a question, there's like a lot of reasons where you can just state, and like and when you're stating these questions, you start to think about, okay, but it's not always the affiliate's fault. Sometimes the affiliates do have a point of requesting those fixed fees. Sometimes they don't. Of course, it all depends on the criteria and the affiliate that you are talking to, I guess. But yeah, I agree with you on that, Nugzar.
Yeah, but if we ask the question like a pros and cons, and like does it go to fully media buy? Actually, yes. And like it's making even harder. Like it's always hard to negotiate, right, with the affiliates, and like for affiliates, for the operators. Like I'm not talking from only operators' perspective. It's always hard to agree on a win-win position, because everyone is like stretching on his side or her side. But like this quick change and quick rotation from like pure affiliation, where we all, like both sides take some kind of responsibility, and then like rely not only some fixed fee, but rely on the rev share, on retention, on a long-term partnership. Now these are under question. I believe that from my experience, as operators' experience, we have and we are paying a huge money from like rev share perspective. And if you'd ask me, I would say that from their perspective, it would be even like better for us to pay some fixed fees. But for sure, there are like other conditions and deals as well, where the rev share is like some kind of safe for both sides as well, because the upfront payments now are like increased drastically. And I think that it's making such kinds of confusion nowadays on the market.
Yeah, totally get you on that. Guys, do you
to
any?
add a few things? Yeah, sure, if it's okay. Like, I just want to go a deeper what's already Denica mentioned before, like about it. So every day new brands are launched, and honestly, they all look the same. They are using same license and the only payments and all this stuffs. So they be starting LATAM testing and a little bit of confidence and try to Europe, and almost 90% of the time they are all using the same ways. So they don't have like unique things like everything. Almost the brand colors and logos are only difference between them. So now imagine what's happened with affiliates. They get hundreds of messages daily from different sources, but product is almost the same. So it's gonna be pretty high. It's gonna be pretty reason. What's the reason of the high flat fee or something like that? So it's just simple economics. High demand drives prices up, and of course, the trust issues between affiliates and operators are the strong reason of these things today. On one hand, the affiliate is thinking, why should I trust this brand? I don't know what's happening on the backside of this brand actually. And from the other side, like operator is thinking, is it really worth it to pay or not or something like that? So because of this mutual lack of trust, I want to share some exciting news. Also, what we have in Papa. Currently, our Papa team is working to create a new feature in our directory. Affiliate managers will be able to just insert their deal, affiliate sources, and all the stuffs together. So it will be automatically analyzed if the deal is okay to try and worth it to try them or not. So I guess it will be helpful future for the affiliate managers and operators in future, and hopefully we can build the future together too. Yeah, that's all what I wanted to say actually. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you very much for that, George. Okay, then. So since we all have worked with affiliates, or have we all work with affiliates, and the affiliates that we used to work with are the ones that were eager to earn their commissions and like eager to put in the actual work to bring you traffic. That's what I feel like personally. But right now, moving to flat fees completely changes that incentive. So do you think like paying upfronts ruins the whole point of performance marketing?
If I may start first.
Yeah, go, Oleksandr, go.
So if you will count, or will you, if you will think that this upfront payment as a flat fee just as affiliate payment, then yes, it's kind of can ruin. But if you will measure it as a not a performance, but more like brand awareness thing, because if you want your brand to be at the very top of the list, top one everywhere, banners everywhere, then you want all the users to see it. And all the users of this particular website or like anyone else, they can trust you more because they see you more frequently. And I'm talking about flat fees, not only like a only flat fees deal with the affiliates. I'm talking about flat fees on top of the regular deal, like CPA or hybrid, when you want a bit more than just traffic. Because if you want to just like several users per month, you can be like somewhere like top 5 or lower, or just on the website they will have like a page about your brand. But if you want to be at the very top of all the ratings on each page, etc., you have to count this payment as brand awareness, not only performance. Because due to this payment, you will get more traffic, more trust, and maybe these users will remember you in a couple of days and will Google you. Not and they will come not from this site, but just as a organic. So if you're talking about these flat fees on top of something, then no. If you're getting something more, instead, like if you're talking about I will work with you only if you pay me like $5,000 more, then no. I can give you tops for $5,000. It's okay.
Like I get your point. I'm sure Danica has a very good point.
I think we need to distinguish flat fee from a prepayment, because a prepayment is actually a performance deal. I'm not a fan of prepayment because, I mean, why would you need a prepayment if you would get your commission for the performance that you made? But in general, in reality, a prepayment is actually a performance you pay for X amount of FTDs, etc., on the price for CPA, whatever. This is a prepayment in my understanding. A flat fee is something that you pay without guarantees in the most case scenarios. And what Oleksandr is talking about, usually this flat fee nowadays comes on top of a performance deal, which is not only a rev share, but the CPA plus a rev share. Most of the time it includes click guarantees, a lot of things that are only weighing on the budget. And if it's a monthly flat fee, I mean, only, as I said, few affiliates can afford to justify this. So we need to make a distinguishment. A prepayment in its sense is actually a performance deal, but why would you want it if the performance would actually come out at the end of the month? So this is also a matter of understanding. And what Nugzar said, that negotiations are hard, in one way, it's actually good that this still exists, Nugzar, because otherwise AI would have taken our jobs entirely.
Sad to say it, but kind of, yeah.
Still, we need the human consideration. We need the human judgment. So that's why we are all still speaking now.
Yeah, I believe that, I don't know what will happen in 5 or 10 years regarding that, from that perspective, but, and how the AI will impact finally, and like how it will change the human roles and so on. I'm sure that fully it will not, and it cannot happen. But anyway, like now what we are discussing, guys, this thing is that we always had the a fixed fees, in front payment, placement payments. It's nothing new, right? So this thing is, and today what we are discussing, as I understand, and what is the main issue, is that now the share and the push on these upfront payments has increased dramatically. And before, if you were starting to discuss the negotiation and the sales from affiliates perspective, starting from the rev share, and then if you wanted some better position going up to the flat fees or whatever, now everything starts. If you want, guys, to say hi, it costs a 10K. So if you want the how are you, it's a plus 5K, and then we go to the rev share, which also stays as it was before. So yeah, this is this thing, I believe, what Moses, to answer your questions, what has changed, right? So yeah.
But don't you think that the market will eventually balance itself out? Indeed, there is a high demand in traffic. Indeed, there are many operators. Indeed, there are affiliates taking advantage of that. But my hope, and actually my knowledge so far, makes me think that the market would balance itself out eventually.
Okay.
I
don't want to go on to you and ruin your hopes and dreams, but in my opinion, if it's already working and affiliates are making money with that, I feel like they would stay on that, and just the market is going to evolve based on how the affiliates are going to provide. But at the end of the day,
no, the affiliates earning money only because the operators are paying them.
Exactly.
When operators stop to paying them upfront or paying them as much as they're paying right now, affiliates stop to evolving also. So it's in my opinion, we are right now in this stage of market because of there are a lot more operators who is willing to pay for even crappy traffic. So the affiliates are not working on the quality of the traffic, because they know that some of the operators are gonna buy even crash blink and stuff like that, or even more motivated users, because they need at least something. And I hope then in like 1 year, maybe 1.5, these type of operators are gonna die because they are just gonna spend all their money, and we will have only sort of good operators with the good analytics who are not willing to pay for a crappy traffic, and affiliates will uh, will evolve, and they hopefully will work for the quality of the traffic as we do Makeberry.
Yes.
Actually, from what we can see, they already started dying one by one because even this summer it were several cases when on huge amount of money, like advertisers just disappear or they postpone or whatever. And I'm totally agree with Denise. She mentioned we have EPC guarantee deals. Like, why would you need prepayment if it's not like a long-term partnership when everyone is like we know each other, and it's like sort of our cooperation from the very beginning. If you have doubts regarding our conversion, let's agree on a deal, guarantee deal, and you will get your payment. EPC deal again for clicks, you're gonna get paid. The Actually, what was the solution and what from for us as a Rocks partners, and Denise also mentioned that she believes market will balance itself. Actually, I also agree with you in this case, because what we do already, we created a community for head of affiliates. It started in the very beginning just with a chat. It was a group. Now it's a group of 100, I believe, head of affiliates. They have very strict filter and control who can enter this closed group. It's only operators for tier one, and mainly the platforms so that we can do some impact, and it's very honest group where we share all the information, where and actually the um, not trusted affiliates, they have chance to get payment only once, and if something went wrong, everybody will share immediately in the chat, because we know that it was actually there are a lot of chats, but it has also a lot of people, and these people, we already don't know who are these, should we trust them or not. So we did this small community of heads only with relevant geos, relevant markets and sources they accept, and we have really good communication. It was before already we did some few closed dinners where we discussed, and actually the flow, how it has to work and how it would be good if we cooperate and we work. And in Lisbon again, it's going to be like this time bigger event for the head of affiliates. For us, it's one of the tools where we can go and ask the feedback. And for example, it's just few of platforms, operators on the platforms, and we know that we can get a relevant feedback from the partners that we can implement on our situation. Uh, so this is what we found for ourselves. Also, we have like bigger plans for again for our platforms. We Yes, we are competitors, but still we're gonna do some rules. For example, we don't pay over 1,000 euro for PPC deal, no matter what geo it is. Like some basic rules. So
Mhm.
um, um, we can um, we can control at least little this situation. For now,
Yeah.
it works. We've closed tough months in summer pretty good. So I believe this is for now, the strategy works. I hope it just will grow and will be this one of the tools that can balance the situation.
Yeah, that's something I like about this community. Basically, with affiliate management, we're always open to share feedback. We don't want another affiliate manager to go through the same process that we went to. And having a group for sharing feedback is actually very, very good. We always do that. But again, that doesn't fully cover everything. So there's always a reason to be suspicious, always a reason to worry, always a reason to do a test deal. But yeah, test deals I believe is the way to go, as to keep safe and just to harm the budget just a little bit, not as much. But yeah.
I will add a few things, Moshan. In my mind, we have to categorize these affiliates. To be honest, if we are talking about big affiliates, they usually use their prepayment and fixed fee to their external and internal expenses. So they have to have some guarantees because, like, if they are going to publish your brand on their sources, they need to be sure that you will have good conversion rates because without good conversion and tested funnels and all the stuffs like brand cannot really convert. So usually the big affiliates are using this fees for their internal expenses. On the other hand, if you are talking for small and mid-sized affiliates, to be honest, like a pure prepayment model removes all responsibilities from them. Once they get their money up front, they have zero motivation to try and improve conversion results. So, however, this kind of partnership usually dies very quickly. No operator is going to pay for a second or third month with them. So that is exactly why both sides need to be known what's going on from their sides, like for everything. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. They lose that. You feel like they're going maybe into laziness, being more lazy with the traffic. They're not as pushing as they were before. Because I remember there were a lot of deals before, even with fixed fee deals. There's a small change in traffic where whenever you stop receiving traffic, you used to be able to just write to an affiliate, hey, I'm not receiving traffic. What's the issue? Is there something to be done? I remember it's around a year ago, not that long, when we used to write these kind of messages when you're not receiving traffic. The affiliates were very pushy towards that. They used to like give us free placements, maybe do something to keep the operators happy or something. But lately, I went into like deals with a couple of big brands, even where if we didn't receive traffic, I have written to them that there's an issue. They're like, "Oh, sorry, we can't do anything." Like, in your opinion, guys, are those days gone where we used to like where affiliates would want to keep your operators happy? Or is it just turned into fixed fees, getting their money, stopping, no more pushing?
Yeah, might because the big affiliates became big companies and they have like investors and they need like profit and they need just money, just numbers. So yeah, might because of this also.
Yeah.
They are such companies, that is true, but also they are others. And I think, like in life, you would find those that will partner with you and you would work best with, and that you would work long term with. So I would like to also return to what Dorina said about the feedback. We at Blockbuster Partners, we would always do our homework. So nowadays, it's not only enough to look at the statistics, all of the tools that we usually use, like SimilarWeb, Ahrefs, etc. But you need to speak to the people. And this is what actually an affiliate manager should do. You need to know what's happening. So yeah, as I said, an affiliate can fool you once, but this will not continue. And you need to test also. You cannot only rely on feedback you need to test what works for you, but this should be a measured risk. And of course, you cannot test with a sky high flat fee. But again, the affiliate would reveal itself in negotiations and in the willingness to make compromises.
Yeah, and about test, it's also you could mention that you have to find your affiliate whose traffic is working with your brand, because it's not always the same type of traffic works perfectly good for one brand and for another. So there's like different platforms of brands, AI, UI, UX, and all other stuff. It also works like something for you and something against you. So yeah, you just need to find that perfect affiliate who is working with your brand, with his type of traffic, and you have a match. Yeah.
100%. Like whoever knows of Papa knows that we work with countless operators, and we always have a saying that not every operator is alike. There is no operator, there is no brand that's going to be alike, no brand that's going to convert the same way. So, and on what Denitsa just said about test deals, I agree with you. test deals must be always open. Of course, no matter what the position is, no matter what the deal is, there should be a way for an operator to test an affiliate's traffic. Because me personally, I know that I have an open budget, I can go all in, but I'm not going to invest until I'm kind of at least 90% sure, because we can't be 100%, at least 90% sure that there is some ROI that's going to come out of it. Of course, it's not always about profit, but profit plays a huge role as in an affiliate manager's life. Yeah.
Also,
And mhm.
sorry. Also, I want to mention that now, let's be honest, we're not hunting anymore for affiliates as it was before. No one, like, we already have all these thousands of chats, and we can find like someone to do tests with someone who is relied partner. That's why I'm strongly believe that we are on the stage to build cooperation with the partner long term and for years because also like we know this top of our market affiliates, they're not really into money. Like if you go from your unknown brand and you go and you said tomorrow I will give you, I don't know, 500K just list us to next month, most probably you won't get this deal just because they already planned everything with someone trusted and they're working for years already. We are focused in our company now on this kind of cooperation. We don't have many partners. Like I believe it's 20 active partners per month that deliver us the majority of our traffic. If they one day they will come and they will ask prepayment from us, we will give it with no questions, just because okay, maybe you need, just we can't do this. Um, Someone who just no name absolutely and he's coming and asking for money for prepayment, like come on, if one day he will be really new star of the market, we will figure it out and we will come to you. Let's be let's be clear, once someone already have tested this traffic. But if we are doing new tests, most probably we'll still go to some partners that we used to work before or we work now, or at least we got like um, decent recommendations and we can trust this. So I don't know, like for us it's very hard now to scam us in this way. Also because we have this head affiliate chat. If we see that partner delivers motivated scam bot whatever traffic and it looks really suspicious, we can ask like, did you have um, the same campaigns this month? And yes, if we have some um, connections and they also consider this traffic suspicious, again, like it's very hard um, to fool us in the end of the day. um, yeah.
But Darina, like, if you stay like close with just a couple of affiliates, let's say, as you said, like 20 active affiliates who are bringing the majority of your traffic, but won't that just close you off from trying out new types of traffic? Me personally, I keep trying. I keep always keep an open eye and give the same chance to every single affiliate that's texting me, because you never know who's going to end up delivering you that exact good traffic. So thoughts?
we we have some percentage of the budget we can do tests with these funds, but we're not giving chance to everyone who enters because like we from my experience I see red flags that from the very beginning, and I can feel that this story is not gonna end good. So and also it's depends on the month. Sometimes we're so good that we can do more tests. Sometimes we can just, for example, in summer we were just working on low mode and accepting only SEO and PPC traffic, and we closed the low season pretty much good. In We will grow, like increase the volumes in September, October, but still we think before we buy something. It's not anymore just giving tests for whoever enters. um, I know that if I have like extra money, I know to who to go and buy more traffic. This, and I am sure they will deliver good traffic with high value players. So we open for the test, but not
Not to
everyone.
everyone.
Yes, for sure.
Got you. Got you. Okay, perfect. And since we were talking about since everything is getting expensive, in your idea, how can new operators that are running on a small budget compete if every good placement is going to require thousands of dollars? Of course, there are new operators that are opening on the daily. Daily, you've got 10 to 20 new operators from anywhere, but any one of these can turn into a very good brand. But there are some operators that are starting with a smaller budget, trying to see if they're going to get any ROIs and start like growing up on top with those investors. What do you guys think about this?
Well, first of all, I don't think that they should compete with those operators who has like thousands of dollars in budgets. They have to understand that if they don't have enough money, they just need to go to those affiliates who's willing to put their brand on their websites, or who can get them, I would say, normal amount, normal quality of traffic, so they could be like at least with a half a year uh, uh, with a good ROIs. So yeah, so first of all, they don't have to compete with the big companies. They just need to find a niche and maybe find some other sources, like maybe Telegram, Reddit, TikTok, or something else. Because you will get your traffic and you will get your affiliates if your brand is good. Because if your brand is bad, you could have like tons of money, but no one will work with you, because like you don't have any conversions and stuff like that. So if your brand is good and you have good conversion rate, you have good payment systems and stuff, then you can buy little by little, and then one affiliate will tell to another one that you have like best conversion and lots of redepts, like good retention stuff. So don't compete with the big guys. Just take whatever you can and make your brand better than others. That's all.
Yeah, one thing. Yeah, Denisa, please.
Thank you. I liked how Oleksandr said normal, because some are really abnormal. That's true. But for me, a brand should be smart and should have in mind, I mean, the people, the team behind the brand should have in mind that maybe when you're a smaller one, the actual work, the amount of work that you would do would be more. So you need to work more to find the right affiliates for you. You need to prepare yourself to go through many offers and through many sites and through many sources, but eventually it will pay off, because efforts always pay off. So the amount of work for smaller brands is definitely more in this sense, and this is how I think a brand can survive. You need to work more in order to find the right partners for you, and of course not to try to go for the top 5 positions. If we're talking about SEO, try in the middle, try slowly, start slowly, then gradually increase, and then you can see. Thank you, Nugzar.
Yeah, you're welcome. So one thing is that, as we all know, as these new operators and new companies appear on a daily basis, one let's say trend is that many of them in the beginning shut down in a few months and so on. And I believe that nowadays most of the guys have learned to find their niche. So instead of publishing everywhere and try to put themselves on a to be listed on every popular website or whatever, they just most of them, I would say, they just choose their niche. For example, esport is their niche, and they know and they follow this niche where esport is a popular, the websites, the channels, Telegram, and so on and so on. And I believe by the strategy, saving the money is more logical rather than trying to be everywhere and compete with the sharks and whales. So yeah.
That's a very good point.
just 2 points to the moment, actually, we were the brands that with little budget in the very beginning, and before me and my team, we were trying on other projects, different strategies. We've tried, I believe, everything that was even possible, the ways how to buy traffic and how to work with it. And in Rocks, when we just opened, we had like small budget, and exactly what Denise and Alexandra mentioned, that we found our niche. We worked a lot on our brand because that was, we can't just go with bad brand with bad conversion and pretend on something. And we didn't run for the quantity. Our focus was on quality, and in the end of the day, it makes sense and it works, and we got paybacks pretty fast, and it helped us to open second brand. But with the second brand, we had different story. We opened it, and also we had limited budget. And first month we tried with the we were in top 6 with one famous partner for our market, and for the next month this partner offered us top position 1 on their websites because we perform really good. But the listing fee was so crazy that, and the deal actually was so high, that it was 100% of our budget. And we were thinking what to do, and we decided to put all eggs in one basket, and we took this deal, and all the affiliate department took vacation in that month. It was February. And we were just praying that it will work, and in the end of the day it really had it. Like, I don't recommend this strategy, but it like, we were lucky to succeed. And did actually, after 5 months, we were managed on this money that we got from this exactly deal to open our third brand. So there is no like universal formula.
Yes.
But there are some things like, definitely you should not run for quantity no matter what, like, and ignore the quality. No. But there are some risky things. In the end of the day, it's gambling.
Yeah, you just bet on 0 and you won. Yeah, that's just totally gambling. Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
but-
actually, brands going for quantity rather than quality is one of the reasons why the prices are so high.
Yep.
So, yeah.
But I would argue that it's not always gambling. There are some cases where, me personally, I know that we are going to get traffic from affiliate. I'm sure you guys do as well. There are some cases, yes, it's like totally gambling, even though you do all your research, you do all the statistics, you do everything just to make sure. But yeah, at the end of the point, it does come to gambling with some cases. But there are some cases that we know what we're going to get. But that actually brings me over to my other topic, is that how can affiliate
could I add something? Because
yeah.
I'm sure that it's totally gambling, because nowadays, even with the Meta, with the Google, you can be like 100% sure that you would get some traffic, but Google updates and all the websites, all of your partners just going down, and you are getting nothing. So it's just like a double gambling, because it's not about the affiliate, it's not about your brand, it's all about third party who is just doing some crazy things, and you cannot avoid them, or you cannot do something so they're not affecting you. So I had a case when we bought several tops with our partners, and we bought it like for the 3 months, I guess, and like couple months ago it was Google update, core update, and the websites just go down, and we didn't get anything. So yeah, just like gambling inside the gambling.
Yeah, 100%. There's a lot of factors that do come into play at the same time, which makes it a bit tricky.
If we have time, like, I want to add something actually, like, if it's okay, of course.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, sure. So, like, even we were talking about the niche of new brands actually, and I want to just mention about my old articles actually, regarding, like, before we starting focusing on our niche, maybe it's better to test our funnel, how it's working actually. And for the new brands, my advice is to just do an A/B testing to their product, if their funnels working well and all the stuff is like 100% sure, because in 90% of the time when you have a negotiation with affiliates, your conversion rates number really matters. So it's going to be a really good argument for your side too, because like I had cases when operator really have like big budgets, even small budgets, it really doesn't matter that most. But if you don't know how it will convert, then you will spend your budget on the like not necessary things, and you will just burn your money. So maybe A/B testing is the first thing you have to do once you get your new brand. So before even starting with working with your niches, actually, yeah, that's what I wanted to mention.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, testing is always very important, very, very important, which actually does lead me again to my other topic, which is how can affiliate managers protect their budget and split the risk when onboarding new partners?
Well, first of all, it's about the community. So as Darina mentioned, they have a community, and I also, like in several chats where you can ask about new affiliates. Also, I'm in other chats with the head of business when we are talking about the operators. So it's all about the community at Taras, and you always can ask someone about this or that affiliate or website or company, etc. Also, you have to analyze, but anyway, you cannot secure everything because of this third party. You can be sure 100%. You can be sure that there's lots of traffic. Affiliate can be sure that today his website is top one with the keyword like online casino, stuff like that. But tomorrow can change everything. So first of all, you don't have to do as Darina did, bet on zero everything. So you have to make small bets on different affiliates, make tests, and then you can raise the bet and work with them with the bigger budgets. That is like the only thing you can do. Just split as much as possible and test as much as possible.
Yeah, I would advise the same exact thing, just to start out slow and work your way up with all the affiliates. You need to understand your brand, how it converts as well. Once you understand that, of course, you can start up with the test deals. Thank God we still have test deals alive, and we're able to do a couple of test deals. If those were gone, I believe that's when it will actually start being very hard to make, to trust new partners. Yeah.
And you need to set very real expectations, and you need to be honest about what you expect from the deal very early on, and what is totally not accepted for you. So as long as those things are clear, and as long as an affiliate is willing to actually make some guarantees, to agree on some guarantees, or you as an operator are pretty honest, pretty transparent on what is okay and what is not okay for you, the more open that you are, the easier that the outcome would be, in my opinion.
Yeah, like other equal conditions, if the partner is okay for the test budget to put you on the some solid position, in that case, yes. But the topic we are talking today is that these negotiations has already been on the level that it's hard to negotiate sometimes, not with everybody, but to test you and to waste their time to put you in top 5 position and so on. So this is also a challenge, because if we would discuss today the standard way, what is good to do, what is beneficial, what is clever to do, I would agree that 100% yes, 10 from 10. But from the reality, whenever there are representatives from one and another company, and not always the mid management or whatever is discussing the deal between each other, these deals are making much more complicated. So I would say that not everything is as simple as on a daily basis and on a daily routine. This is the reality, actually. So, and these fixed fees and these upfront payments are making much more complicated this process.
Mm-hmm. Just adding another step of verification, another step of trust, another day to your deal. and just making it a bit harder on every aspect, I guess. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, and one more topic I would like to discuss is what does a successful affiliate partnership look like 5 years from now?
Very interesting. Actually, we would say like in ideal world, well, like if we go with the Plato philosophy, what is the like ideal or like relationship between operator and affiliates? And we have discussed this many times. Generally, in lifetime, to be win-win position. But in 5 years, like is the many things are changing very quickly, very faster. I believe that we will have much more engagement and much more involvement of AI and AI tools. I believe that even like the discussion and this sales process will go much more in like a automatic way. I believe in that. I'm not saying it will be good or bad, but what happens, everything goes with a positive way. So I think that it will we will save our time. There will be some conditions, and if you apply these conditions, you get the deal. If you do not apply the conditions, you go to some. So I believe that there will be some flows. So flow 1 and a flow 10. So whatever you give the answer. So are you okay to pay, for example, 10K in front? Yes. So please choose the position from 1 to 10, and there will be some kind of questionnaire. So automatic process, I believe, and it means that, how it will affect what the needs started in the beginning, that how it will impact all the humans, and it will replace some people or not. Hard to say, but I think that the ideal would be to have the less stress, to have the very clear, very clear understanding that what are expectations from the operators to be listed and what is the price. Because nowadays it depends on this, anyways, the relationships and so on and so on. So if the price will be clear for everybody, and if there are conditions, and if you are okay with these conditions, you can be placed here and here, I think that it will be ideal. I'm not excluding the personal, the relationships and so on, but in 2031, right, in 5 years, I believe that the AI will do at least 70% of the job what we are doing today, in this direction at least.
I get what you're saying and all, but don't you think that's automating the whole process? And so don't you think that's going to give some room for scamming and some fraudsters?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. In my opinion, if we rely only on automation, at the end, it's going to make our world even harder. But I'm not sure. I mean, I cannot predict the future at this point. And how would the successful partnership look like? In this sense, it is how a successful partnership looks at the moment also, one in which both the operator and the affiliate manage to overcome the obstacles and to find a common ground.
A win-win situation.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I hope that if you're talking about the ideal partnership, it's like you have fewer partners, deep integrations, data flow in both directions, and yeah, it's win-win situation. But at the same time, because of AI, I think that AI is going to be one of the main sources of traffic, maybe, because users nowadays already asking AI, what is the best, where should I go, what should I do? And at this point, affiliates are gonna lose a lot of the traffic, and I think that the power of traffic flow will arrange in different direction. I hope not, but we have to be ready for this also.
I guess a common ground that we all find is AI being involved, which is,
Yeah, for sure.
of course, is definitely going to be involved. Any other thoughts, guys?
Yeah, I don't think a lot about future for 5 years. The only thing I hope is that both parts are gonna make their profits, and I believe that AI should work for us and on us, not against us. So if it will make our job easier, welcome. But still, I believe that so many people, we have to find our place, in this sphere. And already even in little details, when you see that there is a text written by AI, a chat GPT or something, you already get a little bit annoyed. I'm not sure that this is like something that we should be afraid of, that they will replace us, because I believe always like human wants to deal first of all with another human. If AI helps us um, to, to avoid like a stupid job, good. But I just hope that we will have our best life with the help of AI, not fighting with it.
100% agree with you too. They should be used like an assistant, as I always say. But yeah, even like the brands that already have a strong base right now, that already have their partners, their trusted partners, and they already are well known in the affiliate industry, are, in my opinion, they're going to be okay. Of course, if they last 5 more years. But there are brands that are going to just come into play in 5 years. There are affiliate managers who are going to be totally new to the market in 5 years. What do you think? What advice we can give those people to understand all the pressure, all the stuff that we went through to get to that point in 5 years?
Go and find another job.
They need to like their job, and they
Start
need
that
to be
slow.
willing to learn. They need to be willing to learn and to adapt very quickly, because our industry is changing like in an instant. And if you are not adapting fast to changes, this is a major obstacle. So we need to be adaptive.
To keep in the trends and everything. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, perfect. We went through all our panel discussions, and okay, everyone, we can head into our Q&A. Please drop your questions in the comments and thoughts in the comments, and we'll start going through them one by one. Here we have a comment from one LinkedIn user saying success in affiliates and partnership isn't measured by volume, it's measured by quality. I've managed portfolios where partners stayed with the company from day one, net profit, active players, LTV, all of it traced back to the same thing, retention. Anyone can bring in first deposits. The real value is in players who come back. Repeat returning clients build a business. One-time deposits don't. Partnership isn't something you enter with just anyone. You're selective. You look for operators. Okay. I kind of agree with this. Retention does change most of your traffic. Me, when I was working without retention, and right now when we're working with retention, I see a huge boost in numbers. Well, it's not everything. It does help a bit. What do you guys think about retention?
Well, yeah, it's like one of the main thing, but I'm not totally agree that it's all about the retention and the brand, because the traffic quality also counts. Because if how good no matter how good the retention of the operator can be, if the traffic comes to play some plinko because they've seen an ad, they could win like 1 million, they would follow this, that they want to play plinko and win 1 million. They're not following their like to find some emotions, to play some slots or anything like crash plinko. Users who are searching for some free money or easy money, you cannot get them, and your retention can't work properly with them. So yeah, but retention is really like basic thing, that if you wanna do and work with this sphere, you have to make your retention really good, so you can earn money.
There are some players that cannot be retained, to put it like that. The intention of the player matters. Of course, a brand, if wants to succeed and if a brand wants to stay, they need to invest in retention and VIP in special treatment. But this would only apply to players that are intentional in playing. There are some that would come only to make the first deposit or to just get the free bonus or whatever. So there are some players that cannot be retained. In this sense, what Oleksandr said, the quality of traffic matters. But of course, retention and how the casino or the sports betting operator does their job matters as well. So it's not one answer to this. But quality over quantity, I would agree also.
Yeah.
I think we all can agree on quality. Over
Yes.
quantity.
In everything, I believe.
Yes,
like
yes.
In life, not only in traffic, right?
Yes, definitely.
Okay.
Good, perfect. Another question we have here is so many issues were identified during this chat. How can there still a limiting belief in how and from where to get traffic? I used to work on the operator side in a 9-figure pipeline, and I see nothing has changed. Everyone is playing it safe, not to make any waves or upset any either operators or the big affiliates. Well, yes and no in some cases. A lot of people are playing it safe, are going with smaller deals, but I see countless on a daily basis. I see a lot of people complaining that, oh, we paid this much fixed fees, we paid this much upfront fee to this affiliate, but we're not receiving traffic. But then you go on and you check on which website or wherever they are listed, and you notice on Ahrefs, on any type of tracking site, you see that they don't have any traffic. They're a totally new affiliate. So some people are playing it safe, some people are doing their check, but there are a lot of people not doing their checks.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about this?
I'm really surprised that this guy wrote this, that nothing has changed. Like everything changed a lot. AI, traffic sources, and all other stuff. So yeah, so yes, some of the companies play safe. Yes, some of them not. Some of they just buying a quantity. Some just buying quality. Some works only with the SEO traffic. Some works with the Facebook traffic. So, but even with traffic, like several years ago, Facebook was one of the worst traffic source for everyone. But nowadays, it became one of the best traffic because of the quality, and stability. And so I can't agree that nothing has changed. Like everything's changed. You guys, what do you think?
Yeah, stuff keep changing on a daily basis. Do we
A
notice
lot
this?
has changed. I mean, back in the day, SEO was such a big part of the traffic and everything, and nowadays it's not even only this. I'm losing you guys a bit. I'm not sure if you hear me well.
Yeah.
But yes, sources have changed. Deals have changed. So yeah, a lot has changed.
100%.
Operators, we also learn how to work with the traffic, how to do analytics. Because when I started, the analytic that we did back in the days, it was not pretty much same as it's now. The way how we can control and predict players' behavior, it's like it's very high now. It's so like. It helps us to take more risky deals, increase SaaS, whatever. Like I also agree with you guys that everything has changed.
Yeah, perfect. Okay, we have another question here from Darko. Where is there a point for operators where it's more worth to build out their own brand and organic channels rather than relying on affiliates? My thoughts are
sorry.
Yeah, it's okay. My thoughts are very split on this. What do you guys think? I can't decide on something.
Well, I know that,
and it cannot be, I guess. Yes, Oleksandr, you can go.
Sorry. Yeah. So I think that nowadays there are lots of operators who is building in-house media buying team, SEO team, brand protect team, and all other stuff. They are not relying on affiliates at all. For example, I know I'm sure that Stake Casino, for example, they were not relying on affiliates at all. So they were doing like brand awareness and stuff. And I used to be their affiliates, and I know they until this day they don't have even good statistics. So you just working with them, you have like some page on the stake.com that you have like several referrals, and that's all. So some of it, it's all about the strategy of the brand. If they wanna rely on the affiliates, they have to build this trust to the affiliates. They don't need brand awareness for users, and they need to work more in that way. If the brand strategy is to be like worldwide famous, big and stuff, they don't need affiliates. They just need lots of budgets for the brand awareness, so the users can come to them, and they, I mean, operator, have to work like really good on their product, on their retention stuff. So some of them, so it's all about the strategy. For example, the brands I'm working with as a direct advertiser, they were not relying on affiliates at all. They were working only with several media buying team. Makeberry was one of them, and we showed them that we can like do like good job, and we became the direct editors, and now we are looking forward to get some affiliates to get more traffic for them. So it's all about the long-term strategy of the operator, of the company and stuff. So there is no good or bad time. It's all only about the strategy, I think.
Yeah, I agree. First of all, thanks, Darko, for a very interesting, good question. So it depends what is the DNA of the brand. For example, there are at least minimum two types of the brands. One is who is investing in the brand and brand awareness, and I believe it is much more stable and much more long-term investment. It might not bring like X number of FTDs on some exact months, on a few months, but for a long-term play and for a long-term game, it's much more reliable. And for the like affiliate and affiliate websites, they are much more specific. Whenever you know some specific geo, specific direction, your product, and the keywords and so on, why the people should and how do people find you. In this case, the affiliation is 10 from 10, but depends. Like if the DNA is to build the brand, it needs much more investment and it's a long-term play. And for the affiliates, so yeah, it's mandatory if you are like targeting some specific country and you know that like the demand is on that particular like area and pages.
I believe you have also find some new approaches because a month ago I saw new brands um, went live. They are relying only on organic traffic, and the new feature that they implemented that was um, um, crypto wallet checker, and for example, you apply with all your crypto wallets, whatever you want to show, and they do analyze, I don't know, somehow, if you are a gambler on other websites and you do other crypto deposits from these wallets, and depending on your performance and how much you invest in other casinos, they give you net cash bonus to play on their casino. And if you invite your friends, you have like another bonus, another cashback, and whatever. And like I heard from the owners that this really works well for them, and I believe these kinds of casinos, they might do good profits out of organic traffic because they find some new solutions. Just if you took another same copy pasted brand on one of the platforms that looks like a million of others, and you just I believe that in this case you lose if you don't work with the affiliates. In this case maybe you should skip not trusted ones, but you shouldn't ignore them, or create like something new, special, unique features that will work itself.
Yeah, creativity is such an important thing here. When, because at the end of the day, you're trying to attract the client, you're trying to attract the players. You need to be creative. You need to show them that you're unique, you're different. Yeah.
Like a brand duel with the live blackjack and poker stuff.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, perfect. And this is going to be the last question that we're going to be taking today, just to end everything on a high note. Where are the good old days of 60% rev share and 800 euro CPA? Guys?
Where in the past, I believe.
I do still see these types of deals.
Well, I know,
don't see-
yeah.
The history repeats itself.
Yeah, I know few affiliates. They, when I'm buying traffic, I also still see such rates, but unfortunately, nowadays it's very difficult to the operator to get that amount of money from the user to get some profit. Because as we mentioned at the very beginning, nowadays there are lots of casinos online, and if like 10 years ago it was only several brands online, and one user could play like only in 2 or 3 of them. Nowadays, one user could play in 10 different brands, and you just cannot, like as an operator, you cannot earn that amount of money just to be profitable with these rates. I think so.
That does play a big factor in here. Guys,
To be
do you
more
have any?
specific, a 60% rev share deal is not a good one, just so you
Yes.
know. But in general, CPA with a reasonable rev share below 45%, you still see such deals. We still do see such deals, but yes, the amount of them are really low. But as I said, history repeats itself, so one never knows.
Yeah. Okay, perfect. Then this will be it for our webinar today. Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you to all our speakers for joining in our conversations today, and thank you for the audience as well. Hope to see you next time when we discuss. Bye, guys.
Thanks so
Thank you.
much. Have a good day.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye. Thank you.